Matt. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Haas. I know you're here to see my sign. This piece of paper is coming off in less than 10 seconds. I promise. I promise. Wit Profit is here to witness. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. I'm taking it off. Are you ready? There it is. Would you like a closer look? I believe you might. A boom. There are no harsh reflections in this. I did notice that light. Nope, guess it doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, here it is. But it gets better because I have the remote of awesomeness. Here we go. Boop. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, who's your daddy? Hi, Facebook user. Oh, I forgot to put the restream link, so I can't see who you are. Aw, snap. David W. Ryan. Hello, hello. Watch, I can do sort of a fade routine. Boop. Now it'll pulse in and out different colors. Yeah, yeah. I think I changed the background color here. This was green, but when green goes on green, some of these RGB colors, I'm getting to be somewhat of very familiar with how they interact on camera and how they interact in the environment. You want a color that has multiple RGB bulbs lit up. Otherwise, things get like if it was red, this would look white because that's red also. It's just the way color works. So the purples, oranges, and what would be the other color? Orange, purple. Anyway, anyway, they work best. So since this is purple, it has the red and the blue bulb. And anyway, blah, 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 blah. Looks good. Oh, excellent. Hello, hello. Oh, the purple looks great with the sign. Hey, a true artist said this. Artfully blind with Diana. Hey, if an artist confirms, like, how can you argue that? How can you argue that? Neil Media is here. Excellent. Steve Nealon. So now I have this. And you can't tell, but the border is also glowing. Maybe if I get it dark enough, you can see it. Because there are holes punched in the backer, and this is lifted off the wall. See how I can put my fingers behind it? See how they're going behind? It's about an inch off the wall. And the idea was to kind of put a glow around it, but it's not that significant. And yesterday, when I had it on the table, I had those holes taped up so that it was completely blocked, which is actually a bad thing because it really probably got hot in there. And I had it on for an hour, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I just wanted to come on real quick, celebrate with everyone. I've been working on this since the middle of March, and it took a long time. I am editing a video about how I created it. I think it's going to turn out pretty interesting because there's a lot of steps to create something like this. There's a lot of tools to create something like this, both power tools and, X-Acto knives and other handheld type implements. So it was, it was quite the process, and I'm glad it's done. I've told you before, I wasn't sure that this was going to even turn out. And this is being an artist. You have to face this all the time. Like, you don't know what the outcome is going to be, and yet you're investing your time, you're investing your money. I've certainly scaled back. I mean, during this time, like, almost every spare moment was dedicated to cobbling this together. A lot of painting. I painted this green and I didn't like it. Then I had to go out. I bought, here's the secret. I bought primer used for the automotive industry because it's thick and it can be sanded and it will hide imperfections. So I painted this. I didn't like it, sanded it, primered it, and then repainted it, stuff like that. So yeah, time to celebrate. Quite the process, quite the product. Thank you. But I think you should stage your set so that you can pull back and show your whole body view in the chair at a distance too. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I do have this. I don't know if this is totally cutting it, and I chose not to wear sneakers today. What do you think? Is this a faux pas? Should I not? Should I wear shoes? Like, what's the protocol? I don't know the protocol. I also solved some tech issues. These little tech issues have been coming up. The headphones were just not working at all yesterday. Turns out they were working. The volume was just down crazy low. So, solve that. This keyboard, this wired keyboard, was not working. Like, since when does a wired keyboard fail? So during the show, I used my wireless Bluetooth keyboard, which I don't particularly love. But I switched some things around. It turns out the USB cable, the USB cable that connects this was connected to a powered USB hub. And I have another USB hub here. So I had a USB hub going into a USB hub, and the USB hub on the computer is powered, jacked into the electrical outlet. The 50-foot USB cable is powered, jacked into an electrical outlet. Remember, that was a specialty piece of equipment to take USB long distances that is connected. And I think this USB 1 device, not USB 2. This is a vintage Apple keyboard that I won at auction because I wanted this particular model. Blah, blah, blah. I think the vintage USB 1 Apple keyboard had too much power and wasn't working. So I solved that. Little things are coming up, and I'm solving them as they come up. Your house, your rules. Yeah, tell me about it. And look, if you look closely, look at this thing right here. What is that? That's the new outlet cover. This wire here goes behind the drywall and up into the sign. This is not battery powered. I despise battery powered items. This is jacked into the wall. So I've got the the cable going through here. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're right. My house, my rules. So yeah, I put that outlet and I put that square outlet right here, which I guess they're called low voltage pass-through gang boxes. I don't know. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to get more universal power supplies because I have some stuff in that outlet and I have two electrical outlets. They're both maxed out. So I bought a $70 universal power supply, a second one. I have a universal power supply on the television, and that's the television right there. Well, at least that's the shelf for the television. So I'm going to put another universal power supply back there. And the last thing I need to do is this glass end table, this shiny little platform here. It's too shiny for this vintage Apple laser mouse. So I bought a mouse pad. So I'm going to put a black mouse pad here. And then I'm going to be able to like use the mouse pad over here instead of going like this. See how my arms all like kind of disjointed? Because I have to use the mouse on the arm of the leather chair because the leather chair is not super shiny. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. But I just wanted to show everyone what I think is awesome glowing sign. This has the frosted stuff on it, so it's not really super reflective. I did leave this glossy, so that is catching some, like there's a reflection right there. I think that works totally fine. I didn't think I would like it crashing into me, but like if this shoulder like goes over top of it, I think that's totally fine. I do like this zoomed out look a little more because I was sort of up closer, and I don't know. I think I like this camera angle. I put the Stream Deck on this little spinny thing. I kind of like it there rather than reaching over here to do Stream Deck items. So that's where I'm at with it. Glowing sign. All that trouble to put those RGB lights in there, and it's so subtle. It's subtle, but I love it. RGB light, hey, I love the RGB lights, but they don't always have to be in your face. So to do all of this layout, all of this engineering, all of this art, all of this building, just to get the subtle glow in the background, I think it's unique and I think it's creative. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for putting up with me as I've built this. The video will be published on Awesome Wood Things. I'm not going to publish it on All Things YouTube, but I'll point you over there and you can check it out. And I'll keep you posted as that comes together. I'll probably need a couple more days for that. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Take care. Bye.